Hey now, yeah. There might be a few things wrong with me. There's plenty wrong with me. It's alright though. What can you really do, right? What can you really do? And I shouldn't do that Joker voice. I did it for like pretty much an hour last night on Kyle's stream, and it has had its effect on my voice and my throat and everything. Anyway, let's get the word out that we're live here. You of all people know. THX, the audience is listening. Ugh. 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 Like the frickin' Crazy Bus theme on steroids. Hey Kyle, thank you for the host, and what is up, Meatwad? What is up, Gray? Whoa. It's Meatwad's Disco Party Dance Explosion. My throat is actually a little raw today, partly due to allergies, but partly due to the fact that I made the amazing decision, after streaming for 3 hours myself last night, to jump on Kyle's stream and be in character as the Joker, and also do other voices for nearly an hour. And EB, thank you for that resub for 13 months. It seems like you've been at 13 months for a while now. Is it me, or were you at 13 months last time? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but thank you so much for subbing it. Tier 3, no less, for all that time. Okay, Kyle. We gotta stream that. Like, you gotta just do a Monster Prom stream so that we can do, like, a whole game. Me and you and Polshu, and maybe, I don't know, maybe invite some other people. I want to do the voices. I was having so... I don't know why I chose to be the Joker. But you know, it was a lot of fun. But I didn't get to touch Demon Dick. Yeah, we need to do like a whole ass thing at some point, right? Oh yeah, you too, EB. You were there too. Like, yeah, definitely. I mean, I love how you could tell how tired Kyle was at that point, because I had to be like, Kyle, you're not the narrator. You know? Because EB was the narrator. I don't know what was going on with the game looking different on certain people's screens, but I was having fun. I have no idea if I was winning or what, but I was having fun. Why would you put the dancing game towards the end of the 24 hours? That's what I want to know. To wake yourself up, did it work? It never works. All that does is make you go, wow, this was a really bad idea. It did? Well, like, well, you're 21. You're young. My body would have shut down. I'd be like, nope, you're going to sleep now. It doesn't matter if you're vertical or horizontal. You're sleeping right now. And I'm an insomniac. That's the crazy thing about it. What up, Noun? Yeah. Sleep, never heard of it. Sounds like fake news to me. That's so true. You can say that you did a full day, 24-hour challenge, you could even say, in the Reformed Satanic Church on Halloween. And you know, I was trying to sing their praises last night. I didn't get to say the whole thing because people kept coming in and yelling in the room, and it was hard to say. But like, I was talking a little bit about the woman that helped organize getting Kyle the venue and everything. She's the high priestess there. Her name's Arya, I believe. And I was just saying that she's like a good version of Tanya. Like Tanya is the mirror universe version of Arya. Like you know how the mirror universe, like Spock has a beard and he's evil. Tanya is the mirror universe Arya. And Laika's looking for our absent guests. I feel, yeah, like, what the hell? What happened, Mom? Where'd they go? But the other thing, the other thing that I wanted to say, and I never did, is it is a big deal for that to happen on what is technically the Satanists' only holiday, which is Samhain. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, so she, obviously, that's a really important day for that church, is Samhain. And she welcomed you in there for 24 hours to play video games for Boston Children's Hospital. That's a really good thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, I bet if you asked some Jesus church if you could do that on Christmas, they'd tell you to go fucking antagonize a goose. Oh, man. Oh, speaking of pets now, did you see the picture of Gibbs I posted today? I gave him a bath. He was not happy with me. Because he was so unhappy. Like, I brought him into the bathroom and I closed the door. And, oh, hey, Hitomi, I forgot to text you. Shit. So I bring Gibbs into the bathroom. And he's just, like, wagging his tail looking at me. And I sit on the rim of the tub. And I go, okay, buddy, come on over here. And he immediately peed. He's just like, I know how to get out of this. And he just fucking pees a little bit. And I'm like, oh, you fucking bastard. So, I get some toilet paper and some spray. I clean it up. I flush it. And then I look at him and I'm like, that's not going to get you out of this. So I had to force him into the tub, which is not easy, by the way, when he's actively trying not to be lifted into the tub. And then the entire time he was trying to get out. He's not that bad when I give him the outdoor baths, but the reason I was giving him a bath was not so much that he was a dirty, stinky bastard, which he was, but because my allergies have been really shit lately, and I'm thinking that, like, I cleaned up so much in here. I did, like, all the clothes and bedding and everything. I vacuumed, and I'm still, like, because there was a day that, like, I had the window open for most of the day, and I think some, like, ragweed or something got in here, and I've been suffering daily since then. It was like 2 weeks ago, and I'm kind of over it, and I'm thinking, what else is there? And I thought, Gibbs needs a bath. Washed his bedding and everything. But that's the real reason I did it. You know, it had to happen. But he was so unhappy with me. But then he got to be naked for the rest of the day because I had to wash his collar. So that went through the laundry. Number of max... Well, I mean, you were on front page. Now, granted, it was at a really weird time, but I'm gonna say... Let's see. See, now, like, it probably wasn't, like, a 6K. You know what I mean? Because that's what, like... That's what you get, like, during prime time. Like, when Pleasantly Twisted was on front page. That was, like, during a really good time. And I'm gonna guess 4K. Hey, Moogle. But yeah, so after Gibbs got out of the bath, Gunny started acting crazy. He was all like, "You smell different," and he kept like trying to jump on him and shit. It was pretty funny. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a water. I'm gonna go pee, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna play some Legend of Heroes: Tale of Goose and Thirst. Yeah, that's why I don't do a lot of Jackbox on Twitch anymore. I mean, occasionally for a little while, but the major Jackbox streams are going to be on Discord from now on. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, speaking of which, oh, hold on. Oh, God. I didn't even think about it. We're doing one on the Wednesday. First Wednesday of every month. It was so ingrained in my head that I forgot to remind people. I'll pop a reminder. Or can anybody just do that for me, like one of the mods, just like add everyone on the Discord and be like, hey, you know, by the way, you know, Wednesday the 4th community Jackbox stream on Discord. I'll be right back. Trying to be a dick and steal by the phone, I saw that. Nothing happening today. Or any other day. Biatch. Ooh, wait, hold on. I need towels. Don't forget to bring your towel. Yes, I see the bone. I see it. Relax. Hey now. Oh, so you had, wow, get 6K, damn. At 6 a.m., damn, that's really good, actually. I was told you had relatively few chuds. The chud count was low. And Lyke is just like, I was just starting to warm to this bitch. And he leaves. Kids at 6 a.m.? Damn. School day. Alright. Let's play the intro. Joy to the world, the teacher's dead. We barbecued her head. He's probably like on Bing right now, because you know none of them use Google, they use Bing, because they're like, oh, Google is commie. And he's like Google, well, he's binging Greta Thunberg feet. Red leather, yellow leather, red yellow. Wow, that's impossible. Red leather, yellow leather, red yellow. No. Jesus, Noun, how did you know that that was like impossible to say? All right, we're a couple of tits right here. Look at this shit. We're a couple of tits. Love! The first word spoken in human history was love, yeah. And then he fucking laughs like Muttley. The end, motherfucker. Hold on. Hold on. I underestimated the power of soup? Watch me die. Hold on, what? I hate to just stop the intro like that. I was about to say, hi, Lou, how's it going? I ain't seen you in a bit. And then I actually read what you said. What are you talking about? What? What is even going on? Are you alright? Do you need a blanket or something? Okay, well... Jesus Christ. Do yourself a gigantic favor and never say anything like that ever again. Please. Because that's fucked up. Okay? You're making a sweeping generalization that if somebody's autistic, that means they don't wash themselves. Which, I could tell you from personal experience, knowing autistic people and also working in an autism center for quite some time. It's not necessarily the case. I guess fuck the intro. We're just going to go right into it, right? I'm not going back to play it again after all that. Let's just reset that. Hi, Lou. How are you? I don't want to start my stream off like that. Flappy Noodle! Where's my emulator? There it is! Okay. What the hell was I doing in this game? I know I'm getting towards the end of it, but I don't even know where I am right now. Lou, just let it go. Just don't even allude to it, because that was fucked up. Joanna's house. Oh, Master Drussel's granddaughter. Her house is on a hill in the northwest. Alright, now I know what I'm doing. That's right, I was looking for Joanna. I don't think I've been to this town at all yet. Hello. Excuse me, is there a girl named Joanna in this village? Yes, are you visiting Joanna? Her house is just north of ours. The house on the north side, thank you. North side! Joanna lives in the house on the top of the hill on the north side. Yeah, Gray, I think it's all best if we just don't. I guess Joanna's not home. Is this very loud for you? It's very loud for me. Let me lower it a bit. Then again, I do have a headache. There we go. We've come all this way and she's not home. Be patient. Why don't we rest at an inn and wait for her? Yeah, that's a good idea. What's up, dude? Master Dursel is a great man, but now he's locked up in the Tower of Dorothus. This must be some kind of mistake. Perhaps it has something to do with what happened 20 years ago. Nah, it can't be. Well, then why did you bring it up? Yeah, look. Void! You know what the biggest disappointment in this game is? You didn't get to name the cat. Like, that seems like a pretty basic thing you should have gotten to do. It was scary. I was playing here, and soldiers with scary faces passed by. I was so scared. Alright, I didn't actually see an inn, did I? We would have considered the name Carl. Would we have named the cat Carl? I'm unsure. But we absolutely, 100% would have considered the name Carl. I don't remember seeing an inn in this town, but... This is just some fucking guy's house. Wait, this looks promising. Anon? Hi, Anon. Bart. You must be tired. Alright, since we have no other guests, why don't you stay here and rest? Of course I won't charge you. Somehow I feel we'll get a lot more guests if I let you stay tonight. Seems weird, but alright. Please, lay down in the beds in the back and relax. There aren't any cameras back there, are there? Let's sleep for a while. Yeah. Aw, you got a very affectionate catto. Jurio, are you awake? Yeah, what? Did you know Rosa is actually not that far from Ragpick Village? Somewhere down the back hill, there's a path that leads to the west fields of Ragpick Village. What's that big stain on the bed? It was like that when I got here. I've never gone down that steep mountain path, though. Jirio, do you want to go home? Yeah, let's go home. They're going to visit their home, okay. Jirio, I missed our home. I wonder how Grandpa Lap is doing. I'm not controlling any of this. And I'm starting to wonder if this might actually be a dream. Grandpa Lap! It's Jirio and Chris, we're back! I don't know who you're yelling at, there's nobody in there, kid. I don't think he's home. I guess he's gone out. Let's go to the village, we may find him there. Okay. Alright, Kyle, thanks for coming by, man. That's odd. There's no signs of life. What's going on? Something is wrong. Let's look around. Oh, now I'm controlling it. Okay. There's no one. A Sword of Homecoming. There's no one. I'm guessing that's going to be a common theme with the houses here. There's no one. Oh. The pilgrimage took 100 years. Oh, the village couldn't last another 100 years? They ain't shit, huh? Carl, that kills people! See, if I could have named the cat and I would have named him Carl, maybe, we could have said that every time the cat doesn't attack. Let's look around inside the village a little more. We may be able to find clues about why everyone in the village just disappeared. Alright, so we can't go to there. I mean, maybe look inside the house. There doesn't seem to be much going on here. This is that hill where we met Shirla and Goose for the first time. Wait, what about in here? There's no one. Maybe it took 1,000 years. There is no one. I mean, they left their flowers and their ketchup. Oh, hey, I didn't know that kills people. A very wet dream? Well, they are teenagers. I mean, it happens from time to time. It's normal. Oh. Look, it's Rog. Rog! What happened? Are you okay? Rog! What happened to you, Rog? Rog didn't move. He was as still as a rock. Jirio takes his body in his arms and shook him. Rog! Can you hear me? Wake up. Please wake up. Rog! Are you okay, Rog? Wake up, Rog. What's happening? I think Rog's dead. Jirio. Hey, Jirio. Jirio! Wake up! Yeah, it was a dream. I figured. Jirio, how long are you planning to sleep? You always oversleep. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. We have a job to do. Let's go. We're not even going to talk about the dream? Alright, cool. Let's go see if What's-Her-Face is home. Oh, wait, I never talked to this dude here. We have hardly any... we hardly get... Let's try that again. Wait, no, I'm not reading it wrong. It's written wrong. We have hardly get travelers passing this way nowadays. Who wrote this, Barrel? Yeah, I wrote it. You found me out. I was the imposter the whole time. My task was to write an RPG. What do you think of it? We have hardly get travelers passing this way nowadays. Ever since the soldiers started gathering at the border, people are not traveling anymore. We have no guests in our inn. It's probably pretty deserted. You know what your inn doesn't have either? A sign on the door? You don't even have a door. Fail. Did I ever talk to you? Dick. A rose is situated along the road to the border, so all kinds of people pass through. But the troops I saw a while ago looked a bit weird. They had no expression on their faces, as if their soul had been sucked by a devil and left them waking zombies. I tried to get sucked by a double last night, but there wasn't enough time. I've seen many weird people in my life, but they were the weirdest. Good God. No, the emotionless soldiers finally came. Joanna, why is your hair purple in the portrait, but more like indigo on your sprite? Grandfather, tell me what I should do. What is going to happen to the world? Grandfather. Excuse me, are you Joanna? Yes, I am. We came to see Master Durzel. Christ, Barrel, did you... Thank you for the clip, Wayne. Let's see. Benevolent, onerous Falcon Pogchamp. My grandfather? Yes. My grandfather was locked up in the Tower of Dorothus. We know. We're going to the Tower of Dorothus to see him. Joanna, do you remember a traveling scholar named Huck? He came through here some time ago. Huck? Oh, the man who was studying about the Moonlight Witch. Yes, that's him. This is Chris, his nephew. Huck told us that your grandfather was waiting for pilgrims who were carrying the silver dagger. Yes, I told him about it. I don't know why my grandfather said that, but I thought it might help his research. The pilgrims my grandfather mentioned are those who traveled in the ancient custom described. However, finding pilgrims who visited the 5 shrines in the correct order while carrying the silver dagger is very hard. Yeah, that's why he's Uncle... Wait, did it say Chris or did it say Jurio? I'm confused. Did it say Chris? Because Chris is... No. I read Chris? Alright, I might have read it wrong, but I don't see why I would have said Chris and then Jurio. That's weird. As a matter of fact, Joanna, Jurio, and Chris are the pilgrims he's looking for. They've been on their pilgrimage with their silver dagger. That's right. The great Oracle of Oldos also told us to see Master Durzel. Do you know... Wib? Why? It's flipping out. Yeah, oh, why? Do you know what? The game is... got some issues with text, in case you haven't noticed. So you visited the 5 shrines carrying the silver dagger? Jurio and Chris nodded affirmatively. Of course they nodded affirmatively. You can't nod any other way. Wait for a while. Here's my hair dye. Joanna put on Spear of Winds. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm going to Dorothus too. I don't know why my grandfather was so eagerly waiting for you, but I think it's my duty to bring you safely to him. After all, I'm the granddaughter of Durzel, the court swordsman. Don't worry, I won't be a burden. Sweet, we have 4 party members again. Joanna joins the party. Let's head for Dorothus. Kind of miss having Goose in the party, though. Alright. So she's level 34, which is pretty dope. Chris, his nephew. His son, Elroy! Jane, his wife! Like, what the fuck? Let's see what she's got. Spear of Winds, Chainmail. Oh, that Mirage Armor's better. Let's give her a couple things here. Alright. So, how do we get to the tower? Maybe just up out of here somewhere? Not that way. There's got to be another exit other than the one I came through. Uh-huh. Wait, talk to you first. It was scary. Oh, I already heard it. Yeah. Shut up. The Tower of Dorothus, where my grandfather is trapped, is way over there. We can't waste any time. Okay, I'm trying to... is this just not the right way? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Alright, we're not going that way, apparently. I don't know which way it is. It's way over there! Where? Werewolf? There, wolf. There, castle. Let's see if this gives me any directions. Oh, east. Okay, cool. Here, wolf. Let's do this! Shoddy squid, that's what it's called? We got shoddy squids and poison beetles. Alright. Oh, I actually already, it's done. I just haven't uploaded it yet. I'll be uploading it after the stream today. I meant to do it before the stream, but I didn't get the chance to. It's the longest one yet, and it is pretty lit. Although I did fuck up and put one clip in there twice. It wasn't... I only fucked up once. I watched the whole thing. Ow, damn! Leave her alone, Jesus. Y'all just, like, going ham on Chris. There we go. Alright. Ah. We are the liqueur. Okay, there you go. It was a really good clip, too. Damn. Really? Really? Y'all can't kill this one poison beetle guy? There we go. Got him. Got him! Drio's level 32, Chris is level 31. Swick. Alright, same motherfuckers. This time let's wait and have, her go ham. No, not that. Finishing Moya's. Oh, now it's moves. Let's try Sacred Fall. We haven't even seen it, and it's an all enemies attack. So. Ugh. You really are a shoddy squid. Sacred Fall is a way better name for an attack than Light Cactus. That really didn't do a whole lot of damage, though, but alright. It did hit all the enemies, though. Oof. This should be pretty easy to pick off, though. I can't get over that Joanna's hair doesn't match. From Saga to a Legend of Thirst. What up, Manic? But then again, if you guys ever seen the box art for this game, Jurio's hair is like kind of a different color on the box art. It's like a much lighter blue, almost silvery. And I got a stimulant out of that, which is always good. Yeah, I'm gonna fight all the enemies just simply because I feel like we're getting towards the end and I want to make sure we get the levels we need. Let's go ahead and do Brave Rush. Ass Cactus. The joke's on you, I'm into that shit. Well, fuck those guys, huh? Damn. How late was Jackbox, though? I mean, I would have loved to have been there for more of it, but it's like eventually I gotta go to bed, you know? And at least try to sleep. Alright. No, hold on. That's silly. Damn, they're always just going right for her, huh? You will bow before my arts! Oh, it's gonna get two of them, it looks like. Triangles, bitch! Oh, is that two at both 2 a.m.s? That's right, because we did have multiple 2 a.m.s. As if we didn't have enough of 2020, right? Two at the same time, that's hot. Why would... First of all, how would you do 2 Jackboxes, and why would you do 2 Jackboxes at the same time? That seems needlessly confusing. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. No, chill, Cheerio. Let's see what you got. Shine flat? Alright. Oh, she's fond of clocks, so she has a shitload of them, huh? Yeah, but a lot of Jackbox is timed. I'm trying to understand how that would even work. I'm sure Moogle will explain it, but... Oh, I should have healed her! It seems Joanna's the only character who can attack vertically. Oh, nope, never mind. Chris just did it, and she's dead for that. Cheese Bulb dressed as a chicken? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Why? Pop a stimulant. Arise, cheese chicken. Chicken cheese, arise. Sandwich. These enemies are definitely tougher than what we've been used to, so it's good to kill them all, I think. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to run. Oh no. Alright, well let me heal up and then try again. Oh, I couldn't even get away to heal. Alright, this is bad. But you have Brave Rush already, so this is what we'll do. Do you have any magic? No. Damn. Yeah, but the question is, why do 2 at a time? Why do 2 Jackbox games at the same time? It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, maybe just to prove that you can, but it doesn't seem fun. That spear of hers has some knockback to it. Now it's Recure? They're changing the names of the freaking spells, man! Nope, I guess we're doing it after the battle then. Get your casting time down, Chris. I mean, I've been in, like, 2 streams, like, you know, watching 2 streams at the same time. I do it all the time, actually. But I can't imagine participating in 2 at a time. Much less 2 games, you know. It's like, that's a lot. Alright. Okay. No, not that. Oh, God. I can't get anything right today. Moogal's a Jackbox addict. He just can't stop jacking it. But I tell you what, Moogle, you've got to kick that addiction. You've got to jack it off. I mean, I love the Jackbox games. I have so much fun playing them, so I can understand that. I've hung out on certain people's streams way longer than I normally would have, just because they were playing Jackbox. Like, we raided that one guy that one time. I forget who it, like, I wound up following him, but I forget his name. But I think it was GTA that cashed in the raid, and I spent, like, hours with the guy. He was awesome. And there's Chris hitting level 32. Yeah, Griffcam. That dude was cool. I told him, you'll fit right in with my community. How long before we get to Dorothus? It's not that far. The town is just a short distance away. Is the Tower of Dorothus located near the town? Yes, it's on the south side of the town. The town began as an imperial villa of Castle Ruda. Many soldiers are stationed there, but it seems like the town is peaceful. I hope I will be able to see my grandfather soon. I don't know about that. I think we'd better gather some information in the town. I wonder what kind of person Master Durzel is. He's very famous. I'm getting nervous. He may not talk much, but he's a kind person. I respect my grandfather, too. What's with this love music? Love, unexciting and old. Let's do one of these. Two eye for Ann Coulter. I'm telling you, you gotta get that like on mugs and shirts and shit. Splat. The miracle power of healing. Jesus. All right, leave Jurio alone. I know all the ladies are thirsty for him, but get in line. Well, they look like they're in line. That's the thing. There you go. Hi, I'm Wayne, and I'm too white for Ann Coulter. I approve this message. Eat at Arby's. Consider the name Carl. Peace out. Can my opponent say that they're too white for Ann Coulter? No. Speaking of running for office, me and June and Kitty last Friday watched The Dead Zone. Excellent movie, still. Wow, I'm leveling up fast. And I asked Kitty beforehand, I said, have you ever seen The Dead Zone or read the book? And they said, no. I said, well, I'll give you the quick rundown. Imagine if you had psychic powers or if you touched someone, you could see their future, potentially, and you shook hands with Trump in 1994. That's essentially The Dead Zone. Political ads. Thank you for the clip, Gray. Hungry, piercing, Nigiri Kappa Klaus. That's got to be the best finishing move in this game. It's just too good. And the damage is insane for something that hits so many enemies. Plug out of here. Hi, I'm Wayne. Can my opponents say that they're too white for Ann Coulter? No, they can't say much at all, because I stuffed peppers in their mouth. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Ignore that. That was dumb. You know what? Let's do a little magic if I can. I'd love to do Air Tornado, but the range on it is so shitty. You know what? I'll just wait. An enemy called Chintzy Calamari. I think that's Super Mario RPG. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Really? How about Awful Octopus? Wait, hold on. Ow! Quit it. about crappy clam? Offensive octopus, I like it. Playing Lufia 2, you know how awful they can get? It's real. Splat. You learn that lesson from a lot of games. Final Fantasy VI is another example. Although that's not really awful as in, oh god, no, get it away from me. It's more awful in as this motherfucker again. Yeah, disgruntled goat had his moments, it's true. Oh god, fucking Star Tropics, yeah. Take this! Yo-ho! Swick. Ooh, there's a new enemy. A pick penguin. Oh, pick penguin had his moments too. I literally just got done talking about that, Gray. It's Prick Penguin. Why does he look like a fat Articuno? That would have been cool, but I'd never heard anything about it before. You gotta bring Star Tropics back, though. Chris is gonna level up again soon. Come here, fucker. Ultros is great. I don't know about all that. Moog's like, I've seen this hentai before. I like where this is going. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho, ho, ho. Hey, hip hop hooray, ho, hey, ho. Stella! Yeah, he was definitely FF6's Gilgamesh. There was a dude in Breath of Fire 4 who had that same energy. And he was much needed because Breath of Fire 4 was such a serious game. With all its politics and shit. You needed that lighter moment, you know? Manic mailman. Hundred hand facepalm. I like the little fat Articuno guys. They're cute. Damn! A lot of damage. Now we fight like men! And women! And men who dress as women! Or, no, I fucked it up. It's women who dress like men. Chris level 33. Very nice. Flatulence Fox. Guess that one's a move. I don't really like it when they fart. I don't know about all that. It's a great line. I just fucking flubbed the shit out of it. Damn, Chris. Final Fantasy V to me was the natural successor to Final Fantasy IV, because Final Fantasy IV, despite having a story that on its face was like a serious story, it was ridiculous. You know what I mean? It was nonsense craziness. It was basically a high school play put on by some extremely extra theater students who just looked up melodrama in the dictionary. And I think that the great thing about Final Fantasy IV is that the less seriously you take it, the more fun it becomes. And then Final Fantasy V was just like, why do we even need all the melodrama? Let's just have some goofy characters and make it fun. And it worked. Win. No, they're actively avoiding me now. Fight you, though. As much as I enjoy the battles, like, I get that urge, like, alright, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to get going. Yeah, it's time to move on. Oh, was it only gonna hit him? Oh, nope, nope, there he goes. Alright, it could have been worse. And then, you know, people are like, oh, it's too goofy. Alright, well, we'll give you Final Fantasy VI. You get one goofy thing, it's an octopus. Everything else is deathly serious. The villain's a clown, but he's like an evil clown. I like that Kefka Palazzo. He's got style. I can't even do the Joker voice right now. Let's try that again. I like that Kefka Palazzo. He's got style. That's a little better. Teriyaki? I don't even know her! Boy, there's a lot wrong with me. No, we're gonna do this. Triangles, bitch! Shine flat! Shinku Hadouken! That'd be a much cooler thing if we can hit enemies like that were in a line. Yeah, I know I'm here. Dorothus! We've reached the town of Doofus. What's your problem? Much is going on at the castle, but it's quiet here in Dorothus. That's because I'm watching out from the town. Nothing is better than peace and quiet. I think about it a lot lately. You mean the one from Terra Enigma? That sexy penguin pinup poster? Calm down, Moogle. Soldiers are so honest and disciplined, they make me swoon. I love soldiers in armor. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. The soldiers change in the barracks before and after their shifts. I feel so light every time I take off my armor. I feel like going to a bar for a drink. It's very peaceful here. There's no reason for the garrison to stay manned. We guard this place only because it's King Rudolph's villa. Well, now it's my turn to stand guard. I put on my uniform and washed my face. I'm ready. What? Okay. Why don't I have to wait here and why don't I wait here for a while until the current shift ends? What? Huh? Video games. I don't know if I'd do that, to be honest. Do you know the name of the Queen of Philthia? Her name is Isabel. They say the Queen is very beautiful. I wish I could see her just once. Thirst is real. Alright, they got weapons here. Let's see. First, let's do this. Damn, I got hella money. Spider knife, sword of winds, blue pearl rod, spear of winds, large shield, robust shield, full plate, chainmail, wisdom robe. Okay, we got something here. So wait, Furio, Chris, and Joanna. We get 3 of these. What do you mean not enough money? How much is it? 18,000. Damn, bitch. Alright, let me sell some shit. I only ever sell things when I remember to, so... There we go. It's not gonna be enough for 3 of them, though, but damn. That's the only thing here I need. Something you're anxious for? We all know what Moob's anxious for. Hi there, we're gonna get you. Nothing, probably. This is the first time I haven't been able to buy all the new equipment in a town. Boy. Wait, what's somebody here? They say the queen is very beautiful. I wish I could see her just once. Oh, it's you. All right. Hey. Hey, what's up? We sell pet food. I know, we're good, we're good. Every enemy drops the pet food. Why would I ever need to buy it? Oh my god. There's a PetSmart and a Petco in this town. A talented sorceress visited this town some 20 years ago. What was her name? Oh yes, I remember. Her name was Jeweled. Some people called her the Moonlight Witch. I wonder what happened to her. The Moonlight Witch was here too? So you also know about her. The Moonlight Witch came here with Master Durzel. You know Master Durzel, the Castle Rudo Court swordsman? I don't know what happened, but Master Durzel ended up a prisoner in the Tower of Dorothus. I have no idea what happened to the Moonlight Witch. I heard Master Durzel is keeping his mouth shut about her. Banger? I hardly know her. He didn't vow to do it, he just did it. I may be a raving lunatic, but I'm an American raving lunatic. Did you know that they've increased taxes in order to military draft recently? Things are not too bad in Dorothus because the town developed as an imperial villa of Castle Rudo and control has been tight. But in small villages, I hear some people are leaving Philthia for other countries. Bofi. Only ladies who like soldiers brag about the town's prosperous past as an imperial villa of Castle Rudo. Somebody's salty. Whether or not the town has something to do with the castle has no impact on our life. He's just salty. You mean to tell me that's not some crazy get-up? You're actually a Nazi? Stand back, boys. This one's mine. Alice is just a kid, so I'm not worried. But once she's grown up, I don't want her to fall in love with a soldier. Soldiers are only here temporarily. Once their mission is over, they go back to their hometowns. I think I worry too much. I think you're right. You do worry too much. My daughter Alice loves hide and seek. Sometimes she plays with the soldiers when they're off duty. Joker with the Infinity Gauntlet, he would use it to flip people off. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. I just killed that guy by flipping him off. Is that what this thing does? This is the greatest invention in the universe. Well, and then like somebody like, well, actually, it also does, and then he'd flip them off, and they would die. He'd never find out its full potential. The soldiers here are kind to children. They're helping a lot by being such good babysitters. I think I've seen the majority of the town. Oh, Jean would try, yeah. She would. I know the Martian Manhunter's been inside Joker's head a few times, and it was not a pleasant experience for him. Let's see. This is the way to the Tower of Dorothus. It used to be an imperial villa of Castle Rudo, but now it's used as a prison to lock up criminals. I'm sorry, but I can't let ordinary citizens enter. Really? If we can't pass, we can't go to the tower. If we mention Joanna, he may let us pass. Let's try that again. If we mention Joanna, he may let us pass since she's the Master Durzel's granddaughter. I'm fucking all this up. No, you know who would look in the Joker's mind and then probably immediately kill him as Cable? That's risky. He may become suspicious. I think so too. All right, but first I want to I need to find if there's like an inn or something in this place. Where's Starbucks at? Wow, that's unexpected. We have travelers. We can't serve alcohol to kids, but please make yourself at home. Our customers are all off-duty soldiers. They're good-natured fellas. Don't worry, they won't give you any trouble. Fucking cop bar, go figure. Alright, here's it says the end. Da 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 da. I don't know how it goes. Alright. Supati? They're running out of names. Those guys are guarding the tower are probably having a tougher time than we are. They let monsters run free in the tower as watchdogs. Let monsters run free? Yeah, imagine monsters running around you. That's scary. Bet you're safe as long as you don't enter the tower. Well, I'm gonna enter the shit out of that tower. Our job is to guard the area between the town of Dorothus and the tower. It seems like a lot of things are going on back at the castle, but everyone is relaxed here. It's almost boring. No, he'd kill the Joker. He'd ram that scimitar right up his ass. Are you Alice? Yes. Churio, I don't know if it'll work, but maybe we can ask Alice to help us. Oh, right, she could distract a guard by being like, play hide and seek with me, and they'll be like, sure, kid, and I'll just bum rush my ass in there. That's a good idea. Alice, we want to go to the Tower of Dorothus, but the soldier won't let us pass. Do you think you can ask him to let us pass? Okay. I thought she was going to play hide and seek with him, not just ask him politely. That doesn't seem like it's going to work. Hey there, I want to play hide and seek now. And I'm still working, so I can't play with you yet. I wonder if Alice can ask him exactly what we asked her to. I think she's asking for something else. Please! I want to play hide and seek. Alice is smarter than Jurio and Chris. Just a little bit. Just a little bit! You silly girl. Alright, but only for a short while. Watch after people's kids. It's a bunch of bullshit. Now, let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, there's these two assholes, right. Look, Badat! We finally found the place to land! My calculations of sea currents were right. I knew he would drift ashore somewhere around here. You're full of energy, aren't you, old man? Old man? I prefer uncle. I bet you do. Whoa, yeet! Seems like you could have done that anywhere. We should go, Badat. Let's head for the Tower of Dorothus. Hey, wait up, old man. I prefer uncle. Tell us, Joanna, why is your grandfather locked up? Nobody at the castle has explained the reason to me. Around 3 years ago, soldiers stormed into our house without warning and took my grandfather away. We can ask Master Durzel directly. Let's hurry along. Yes, we should. Oh, you don't want to know that answer. He's going to talk about Peter Porker. Wind mattress. Wait, what? Copper crab? Gingers do have souls! Y'all remember that guy? Copper Cab? Oh Damn it, Scyther. Calm your tits. Well, gee, boss, I don't even have any tits. Calm them, Cypher. I'm losing my mind today. Yeah. Bet you when I come out of here, I'll have enough money for the rest of that armor. Yeah, there's Spider-Ham, there's Captain Americat, Goose Rider, Deer Devil, the Pun Fisher. That's just off the top of my head. There's a bunch more. Joy to the world, the teacher's dead. Oh, it had to scroll. What is up, Clume? In June, Juriel levels up, because that's what he does. Well, you gotta understand, the Squirrel Girl taking down big supervillains thing is a joke, you know? You're not meant to take that shit seriously. Alright, let's go completely ham on these bitches. Untitled Goose Rider game, are you listening, Marvel? Take my money! Bastard. Here we go. Going ham. The funny thing is, like, if it was really a game about Goose Rider, he would just be trying to enjoy his night and everybody would keep bothering him. Alright, Stella hits level 35. Excellent for her. He uses the honk to summon the demons of heck. I guess you saw that clip, huh? Yeah, I was the imposter. I did it. The grammar... This game has issues with the text. It's so fun to play and is very funny, but there's a lot of text glitching and weird grammar issues. It's just so weird. Yeah, but Goose Rider summons the demons of heck. It's hell adjacent. You're stirring. Why are you on TTLG? Haven't you learned? Why? Why? Okay, I mean, you're there already. Alright, because you were bored. Well, I understand that. But still, there's better things to do when you're bored, like scratching your taint and smelling your fingers. But since you're already there touching the poop and apparently stirring it, why didn't you tell me about it? I can go in the water? I can. Remember forums? Oh, I remember. Wait, Stella's full. Might as well use her limit. Do that. A load of pseudo-intellectual white cock. I didn't know that you, titled your memoirs. Tributes? You steal men's souls and make them your slave. Oh god. Wow. No, actually, no, do that. I mean, yeah. I mean, he did do some good movies, but that don't mean he wasn't a total fucking shit. Chris, you're always getting hurt, and I'm done with it. Well, he's smacking women around in the great beyond. That doesn't... It's heaven for him, but for them it's not. She learned something. Okay. Is that like hell for women is heaven for Sean Connery? Is that how it goes? I thought they said the tower was right outside of town. Oh, we're doing it. Fucking Omni Slash up in this piece. Oh my god, Manic, that's a good point. I gotta go look. I bet you anything he posted about it. Alright, he's whining that The Simpsons is liberal. It's typical Charlie Brown bullshit. Talking about Star Trek. Talking about sauces to put on chicken. Yeah, he didn't mention... He hasn't mentioned, Sean Connery. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be sad about somebody who died that did a lot for the black community, Chadwick Boseman died. This freaking Castlevania music, I'm loving it. Oh, this is on the PSP. It's technically a remake or a remaster. The original game was like on Windows, but it was like only in Japan. Basically, Legend of Heroes 3, 4, and 5 got remastered for the PSP. This is part 3. It's called 2 for reasons I don't want to get into because it's dumb. Alright, Chris is level 34. Yeah, I just looked at Silly Snake's Facebook, and his post about The Simpsons was really weird. Actually, let's do this. He's like, well, they're not even hiding their politics anymore. Oh, it's right out there in the open. Wait. Oh, there we go. And I'm like, The Simpsons has always been very political, and it's always been very obvious. Oh, this must be the tower. I mean, I've always said, EB, it's okay to like problematic things or problematic people as long as you acknowledge it. Yeah, but I'm not talking about Star Trek, I'm talking about The Simpsons. He wasn't talking about politics in Star Trek, he was just, you know, pining for some old episode he watched. Dick. Fuck out of here. I'll ruin you like a Japanese banquet. Bush, get out here. Strange, there are no soldiers on watch. They're all playing hide and seek with the girl, don't you know? They may be using monsters as watchdogs, so we should be careful. If I see monsters, I'll kill them. There's one. Alright. Such a shitty move, but alright. Ow, quit it. What are you watching? Ooh, they're all clustered together. Vampire Hunter D, the original. I've actually seen that! I was like, well, it's kind of like Castlevania. I remember watching it at my friend Frank's house. He had taped it off of like another tape, and you can actually see the part where he rewound it to watch the titty scene again. He didn't know that he was taping himself rewinding it. Oh, okay, nothing going on there. This guy came right for me. Alright, Scyther. Get ready to faint. Hey, GTA. By the way, that guy... GTA, I wanted to talk to you, actually. That guy, Griffcam, that you had us rate was, like, the coolest fucking guy. I wound up hanging out there for like several hours. Like, I hope he comes by one of my streams one day or something, but I'm definitely going to be going to his streams again. Definitely earned the follow. Oh. D-Series. D-Series? The D-Series has been... I don't know, I don't think you could ever stop the D. You can't even stop the habanero sauce. Okay. I'm glad Kitty's here to actually get the joke. Damn it, leave her alone. It's like, I see that girl, I'm gonna fart on her. Oh, fuck. Why do they always go for her? Well, I was into his stream. He reminds me of me. Alright, this is going very poorly. No, don't do that. That's ridiculous. Well, at least you didn't get called a whore and a slut and a sex maniac like June did today. Imagine calling June a whore, a slut, and a sex maniac. It was on Facebook. You should tag Kitty in that whole thing, June. Oh, the guy was just... There's something wrong with him, you know? One of those free thinkers, you know? He was like, stop talking about my genitals, you depraved whore! Like, that's what he literally said. It was so bizarre. These sex maniacs are all the same. I accused him of high-fiving the mirror just as he comes. How am I gonna get over there? Aha! Let's do this. No, I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking about that at all. I was being very serious. How come when I came in and started goofing on him was right when he stopped? So boring. Reminded you of Garrett? Really? I see now. I mean, Garrett. I worked with him at Kazar Studios. I never talked to him about anything other than work, so I don't know much about the guy. You know, you seem to really hate him. Yeah, but the dude doesn't even know me. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't even know Corin, like, whose page it was on. He came in screaming something about wearing masks makes you a sheep and all this kind of shit. I'm a free thinker. I do research on YouTube. Like, every stereotype that you can think of, he was saying. And then Corin was like, this is her Facebook. She's just like, who are you? And then he launched into this weird tirade about wind turbines. I couldn't make heads or tails over this guy. I looked at his newsfeed on Facebook. It was a mess. Wow, 6 of them. All right. I'll do a little preemptive healing here. Six Scythers! Oh my god, leave her alone, you friggin' whorish fuck basket. But I thought you might enjoy the fact that he went after the asexual person with whore, slut, and sex maniac. That's pretty fucking hilarious. I mean, I got tagged, and by the time I read it all, up to the point where I got tagged, there was like 5 more posts. And then by the time I read those, there were more. And then when I finally get caught up, and I start posting, he decides to stop posting. I really don't understand how he... Who are you? Yeah, wind turbines really aren't that great, you know. I don't know why I turned into Rick Moranis from Ghostbusters. But I was stuck on an elevator during that. I had to make the whole time. At least you understand me, waifu-chan. Alright. Alright. Oh. Hashtag fuck life, eat at Arby's. Alright, we're definitely doing this. Can I move her and then have her heal? No, I pressed the wrong button though. Oh no, okay, so I can't. That's fine. Oh, she has liqueur. Let's do that. Itels! See if I can fix that. It's still Itels. It's still Itels. Well, whatever. I hope his waifu comes to life-oo and pulls out a knife-oo! That's hella real. She'd be like, I am done, I am through. I am so sick of it all. Yeah, I went there. I am done, I am through, I am so sick of it all. I am tired of being called a lolly. You mean the trap, right? That's what he needs. He needs to be trapped. What happens when you trap the person in that game? Do you murder them then? Nice! I like where this is going. More scythers. God damn, so many of the bitches. Alright. No, don't do... Juria, what the fuck? Do that. Do the big heal. The John's Waifu song. Finishing moles! Text is hard. Wind kata! Well, shall we break like the wind? Oh my god, leave Christina alone. I'm very serious. Oh, and EB said on stream last night, on Kyle's stream, that I cock-blocked them. Maybe I should respec Christina to be faster, since she is the best healer. Waifu naifu. Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck off, buddy. Here we go. Rocks fall. Everybody dies. Yeah, it was just frozen piss crystals. I did, but you didn't have to say it. But I did. It just made the most sense. Why am I gonna sit somewhere else? I'm trying to get Demon Dick. Alright, Stella levels up, Joanna levels up, I got some wind marbles. Alright, hold on. I was thinking maybe with her. I wonder if there's something that I can do that would increase her speed. No, there isn't. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's fucking do this! Jesus. Ah, you missed. Like, why are there no soldiers in this place? I don't know, maybe the giant praying mantises ate them. Nice, throw a cluster together. He was a French ghost. He smelled like shit. Boo! Boo this man, boo. Well, you gotta pay that dweeb tax, right? Alright, yeah, let's fucking go. This don't matter. None of this matters. Stop farting on Christina. Yeah, the first time I saw that phrase today, because that wasn't the first time I saw that phrase today. Let me see, what was it again? Daki Makara, was it? Yeah, I thought it said Dai Makamura, and I'm like, are we talking about ghouls and ghosts? Shit, I love that game. Yeah! Fuck them all up. It's a freaking Scyther SOS battle. Dai Makamura. Oh, I guess we're going this way. Let's do this! Yeah, things are getting bad again. Like, they're talking about, like, closing up some states again. And it's, like, right when the election is happening, so that's fucking amazing. Because people can't follow simple instructions, you know? Oh yeah, he claimed the end of the pandemic. What a knob. Yeah, call me if anything changes. 3 Yeet Day? What? Yeet, yeet, yeet. Win! Alright, let's see. No. I'm gonna go and do this. Yay! And then let's replenish some of her magic. Well, election results are probably going to be announced over a period of weeks. Let's be real. Oh, November 3rd. Oh! I misread it. Oh, that's when we eat the biggest shot of them all. Because he stinks. He stinks, he stinks, he stinks. Yes, yes, Mr. Sherman, everything stinks. Yeah, I mean, the Republicans tried to get something like 100,000 votes in Texas thrown out. Because believe it or not, Texas is a fucking swing state now. Imagine, that's how bad of a Republican Trump is that he made Texas into officially a swing state. So they tried to get something like 100,000 votes thrown out because they don't agree with what they call drive-through voting, where you could stay in your car. And they're figuring, well, it's mostly the Democrats doing that, so we'll try to say it's bad. But that got shot down, so. Are you talking about Lindsey Graham? I'm really, okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure how the presidential election's going to go. I'm kind of prepared for the fact that Trump might actually win. Because 2020. But, I tell you what. I'm very curious to see Lindsey Graham lose his election. That would be interesting. No, he's probably gonna win. He didn't lose any of his base. You know what I mean? Alright, Jurio leveled up. By the way, that guy that we were talking about, that chud on Corin's Discord, he said he was going on about how he was gonna vote for Trump because we haven't had enough winning yet. And I'm like, I don't know what we're winning, but go team, huh? Alright, this looks like important shit, and I wanted to take a very brief bathroom break, so don't get crazy, Gibbs. Don't get crazy, Gibbs. I mean, you can get crazy as you want, just don't jump on me. He lost his erection years ago. Ah! I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna pee. There'll probably be an ad break. Let me just go over to that screen. Crazy noodle. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, I'm back. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Alright, let me come back over here. The door is locked. Oh, that's it. Just the door is locked. Yeah, he has been a clean Gibbs. Well, I'm guessing I missed something somewhere else along the way. I can't have, like, the mad bomber that's in my party blow this shit up. Yeah. No, we don't support voter fraud. Alright, I must have missed something along the way. It's very Dragon Quest music. What about up here? Let's see. Oh, hello. I'm just trying to look around. I'm not trying to fight right now. Let me in. I'm trying to fuck. Hey. Alright, we got in here. Cutscene. Hey, aren't they? Jurio! Badot! Uncle Huck! What took you so long? Anyway, I knew you'd be here any minute. We fell into the canal at the border, and luckily the current carried us almost all the way here. That wasn't so difficult. If you think about the tide, this was the only place you could reach. Huck, thank you. With your help, we may be able to complete my grandfather's wish. You should thank Jurio and Chris for being on their pilgrimage. Besides, I believe that what we're doing is not only what Master Durzel desires, but that it also has a more important, deeper meaning. Your grandfather doesn't talk much, but he is probably waiting for something. Don't get me started, though, before I bore you with a long talk. We must quickly go to... Let's try that again. We must go to Master Durzel quickly! I took the key from the soldier on watch. After one of Badot's long, hard stares, he nervously handed us the key. It was you who threatened him, old man. Haha, it doesn't matter who did. Let's get going now. Follow me. I gotta tell you though, EB, I did the mail-in voting because COVID. You know, that's the reason I did it. But I think I'll just do that from now on. If I'm allowed to do it, I'll just do it. I don't want to fucking go to the place. Yeah, you just walk right by the enemies too, see? Like, I fought enough fucking Scythers today. Whoa! Alright, we're fighting this guy for show. Oh, and I'm shitty health. Alright. Shall we break like the wind? They ask you for a reason, but you're not required to have one. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know. They'd be like, they would like Trump would probably take a shit in every room in the White House before he leaves. I could ask you, do you have a special reason for wanting to vote absentee? And I just put no. And that was it. And it was all very simple and easy, and you got emails the whole time. Like, basically, the email when my application was got, email when it was accepted, email when it was approved, email when they printed the ballot, email when they received the ballot, and email when the vote was officially counted, so... I didn't technically vote by mail. Mom dropped it off at the place, the county board of elections, so. I'm pressing a button. Thank you. Oh god, alright. Oh god! Here we go. Oh, watch out for people chasing you. What? I'll open the door now. Huck put the key into the keyhole of the door. Kyle put the key in the keyhole. Yeah. To the top floor and turned it. The door unlocked. It's open now. Go. Wait, intruders. Uh-oh, they're coming after us. I found that little girl. She was hiding behind a tree. Oh, my junk. Whoa. I'll take care of them here. Go to Durzel quickly. No, my junk. Wait, I could watch this all day. Does it keep happening? No, my junk. Is it different soldiers, or is it the same guy over and over again? Leave the rest to us. Wait. Ah, shit. Hey, what's up? Ah! It's so noisy. What do you want from me? Grandfather, Joanna, I brought the people you've been waiting for so long. What? I got a bad feeling about this guy. I don't think he's gonna be a good guy. I think he's gonna be a shithead. This is Jurio and Chris. They've been traveling as pilgrims, carrying the silver dagger. My name is Jurio. Nice to meet you. I'm Chris. We've just completed our pilgrimage following the custom of Ragpig Village. I see. So the coming-of-age ceremony of Ragpig Village is obviously continuing. This guy looks shady. He's sus as hell. I heard several years ago that the custom was discontinued. That's because there weren't any children at the right age. The last pilgrim before us traveled around only 5 years ago. It wasn't because the custom ended. So you carried the silver dagger and visited the 5 shrines according to the ancient tradition. Yes, we've been to all 5 shrines. Keen, Tagura, Ignus, Sheeple, and finally Oldos. Good. While we traveled, we heard stories in many different places telling of the Moonlight Witch. Oh, thank you for the clip. Great, let's see. Magnificent honest air guitar Velociraptor. About Jeweled. Yes, we also saw in the magic mirror located in Oldos that Folthia was going to lead the world to destruction. I do believe we're on the road of destruction. We know about the wave of Raoul, too. The great oracle told us that only those in another world know about the wave of Raoul. He also said that the Moonlight Witch was worried about it 20 years ago. That girl, Jeweled, was... yes, she was like a quiet evening calm. The exact opposite of the raging wave of destruction, Raoul. I think God still has some work for this old man. Durzel closes his eyes and remains silent for a while as if contemplating something. So you have the silver dagger with you? Yes, we do. Alright then, let's do it. Right on the table. Grandfather, here. Joanna handed the Spear of Winds to Durzel. Durzel put Spear of Winds on. Follow me, let's get out of here. But what? Chris, are you okay? Did Beryl write this part too? Yay, you got me, but I'm lots of soldiers waiting for us downstairs. That's how you say it, right? Nailed it. I designed this tower myself. Luckily, Rivas didn't know. I could have escaped any time I wanted to. It seems sus as hell. Durzel pushed a block of stones in the wall. Awesome. Wow, a secret escape! Is this we're gonna go through the Bat Cave? It's not easy to kick someone without hurting him. Well, if he goes down a flight of stairs, he's hurt. Hello, Master Durzel. Nice to meet you. I'm Huck, Chris's uncle. Uncle, we don't have time for long introductions. Oops. You go first. I'll keep the soldiers busy. I'll help, too. Jurio, Chris, you go with Durzel. Without you, nothing will happen. Right. Hey, what's the big idea? Stop holding the knob. It's not fair. Oh, he joined me? I don't know. I don't trust this dude. He's level 36. All right. I don't trust him at all. There's a quick way down, huh? Oh no, obligatory sewer dungeon? Is that what we're doing? No, my feet are wet. Don't worry, the soldiers downstairs haven't noticed us. Either way, it's just a matter of time before they come after us. I want you to take you someplace. Come, quickly. So close to the end of the game, you pick up a chud and head for the sewers. Ah! We can't keep fending them off without hurting them. We'd better run for now. I agree. Traveling together in such a big group will attract unnecessary attention, though. Let's split up and meet somewhere later. Joanna, yes? You go with these two. Understood. Where are we going? Durzel's face darkened slightly at Jurio's question. You'll know when you get there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Where are we going? You'll know when you get there. Joanna, let's get going. Yes, Grandfather. I don't trust this guy. I don't think he's shit at all. Okay. Oh, we probably go this way, actually. Yep, I looked all three ways that there are. The soldiers in town don't know I escaped from the tower yet. It's just a matter of time before they do. We should leave here as soon as possible. I agree. Hey, what's going on? Is she still hiding? You won't find me. I just did. Oh, wait. Can we get that armor, though? At least one for Chris. Where was that armor shop? Are we there yet? No. 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 Are we there yet? No! Are we there yet? No! Why do you keep asking me? Are we there yet? I thought there was a shop in here somewhere. Oh, here we are. Well, it's the wrong shop, but let me do that. Yeah. Yeah. So I can get it for Durzel, but I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. I'm gonna get it just for Chris. Yeah, you'll know it when you get there. Like, huh? I wonder if we should also try to stay at the inn here, but probably not. Probably should just try to leave. Video games, huh? What? Oh, goddamn. Let's see. What's up, dude? Yeah, that's nothing new. Yeah. Maybe I should just try to leave? I don't know. I was trying to see if I can rest up somewhere. Oh, here we go. We're on the run from soldiers, but let's sleep in the place where all the soldiers sleep. Seems legit. Totally legit. So where are we going? Arosa? No. But you can't be thinking about... As a matter of fact, yes. Durzel nodded, affirming Stella's thought. We're going to see Jeweled, the Moonlight Witch. Really? Are you serious? Let's go. Okay, but where's she at? Alright, the enemies here want nothing to do with me. Is there something up here? Nope, just some asshole. Video games. Like, we're going to see Jeweled. Where is she? You'll know it when you get there. The ladies want nothing to do with fake name. Huh? Let's see. South Dilt checkpoint. North. Well, he said not Arosa, so I'm guessing we're going to go to Dilt. There's no time to return to the checkpoint. We must hurry on to Rudo. Wait. So we're going up here then? My cat needs its tires, and so does my goldfish, and my truck needs to go to the vet. I'm so tired of him. He's not even in my life, and I'm tired of him. I just wish his dick would finally just fall off. Doesn't even have to hurt. It can just, like, drop out of his pants, roll out of his leg, you know? Just sitting there like a turd in the wind. Apparently so, from that fucking Discord screenshot we saw. They're just picking up all my detritus. Alright, I like that they're all clustered together here. Oh, big dogs! Like, they're fucking horses, dude. Hey, Dick, where you going? I'm rolling my dick ass out of here, cause you ain't shit. Gets heard in the wind. Fat dogs? I don't know. Wow, huge dogs! It's like, what, dude? Are you kidding me? Win! It's barely worth it. I'm not getting much experience from those guys right now. I mean, are we supposed to go to, like, Gargov or something? This cat is a small, pointy dog. He's thinking his cat needed a dental exam or some shit. Road of Remembrance. Oh, we got a cutscene. Good. I don't see anyone following us. I haven't told anyone about this place except Joanna. I didn't want anyone from the castle to know about it. Come, follow me. I wonder what's ahead of us. We should go. There's something about this guy I don't trust. I mean, he might be fine, but I don't know. His name sounds evil. Durzel. Hey guys, what's up? Wait, what? I missed the first part. That means our tracks end here. Oh god, you're not gonna repeat yourself? Well, I guess she died. I guess the Moonlight Witch is dead. I was trying to read it, and I missed the first part. Oh well. I can't describe how I feel right now. I was prepared for the possibility that we might have to face a sad truth like this, but I'm just really sad. It's like a cold wind blowing in the hollowness of my heart. This does look like a mausoleum. I'm glad to see you well. I was waiting for you. I briefly explained what happened to Huck and his friends. All right. This is the first time I've been here. You told me about this place before, but it is a very lonesome place. This place is known as the Hill of Jeweled. 20 years ago, after wandering through various countries, the Moonlight Witch Jeweled finally fell into an eternal sleep here. So the Moonlight Witch is dead. Is she really dead? Then we can't ask her about Raoul. He didn't say dead, he said eternal sleep, though. Is that a sword? I can't believe it's been already 20 years. I remember it like yesterday. Look, a sword. Why is a sword stuck here? It must have been here for a very long time because it's rusted. That is my sword. I couldn't save that girl. That's why I left my sword with her that day. The sword that was the symbol of my position as a court swordsman. It's dual blade, yeah. I have no... No, it's the mana sword because it's all rusted and shit. I have no right to hold that sword again. Something is engraved on the stone monument. The inscription reads, Gargov 972. Here lies the goddess known as the Moonlight Witch. As you can see, Jeweled is no longer with us. However, I think she can still help you, now that you are here. But she's dead. True. However, her soul continues to live even after her flesh has perished. That is the light of hope that Jeweled left us. Please tell us, how did the Moonlight Witch die? What is the light of hope Jeweled is said to have left? Everything began on the beaches of Dorothus. Beach of Dorothus? Yes, about 2 years before Jeweled came to Tiriswheel, a beautiful woman was washed ashore at Dorothus. It could have been an accident or a well-crafted conspiracy, nobody knew. King Rudolph, who was vacationing at the Tower of Dorothus, found the woman. As the chief of the king's guardsmen, I warned him to be careful. After all, she had come from the Witch's Inland Sea. However, King Rudolph was smitten by the beauty of the woman. My concerns came true. The two fell in love at once. Her name is Isabel. She is currently the Queen of Folthia. Queen Isabel. She could have been a witch. I couldn't suppress my growing suspicions. No one knew about her past. Of course, I wasn't going to do anything unless something happened. I just couldn't stop feeling the bad vibes. Yeah, I'm getting bad vibes. About you, dude. 6 months passed after Queen Isabel had come to Castle Rudo. At the Queen's request, the King decided to build an observatory in the castle. The King insisted that astronomical observation was different from dubious fortune-telling and granted her wish. The construction began immediately. I was suspicious, but it's not my place to object to a plan King Rudolph had already approved. Soon the observatory was complete, and an astrologer was invited as an authority of astronomy. That astrologer was Revis. Revis? He also showed up in Gadona and cast spells on Wulgit and Kandado. Bellert also mentioned Revis. Just like the Queen, he was also enigmatic. Everything was a trap. Now that I think about it, all the signs were there. I wish I'd conveyed my uneasiness to King Rudolph. Anyway, I met Jewel around that time. I had heard of the Moonlight Witch, who was traveling through the various countries and leaving prophecies with the local people. There's something up about this guy, yeah. King Rudolph sent for me and gave me a secret mission. He thought the Moonlight Witch was distorting people's thoughts, so he ordered me to capture her. There were nasty rumors about her, many of which were biased views founded on the fear of witches. I personally thought there was no need to capture her. The king had never given me such an order before. King Rudolph was a wise man. Even if she was a witch, it was out of his character to order me to capture her without investigating the facts. Although I was skeptical, I set out on a journey to trace the path of the Moonlight Witch and capture her. I heard that she showed up at the shrine in Dean and then took a boat from Raguna to Menarth. I crossed the ocean by following the same route. I finally caught up with her in a small village in Chanham, which I'd never even heard of. Let me guess, Ragpick? It's gonna be Ragpick Village. Jeweled had beautiful silver hair, tinted with a slight shade of purple. When I met her, I knew right away why she was called the Moonlight Witch. Far from the image associated with a witch, she was a young woman, serene like the clear water springing up from a fountain. Jewel turned sad eyes towards me when she saw me following her. She wasn't feeling sad because of her fate, or for me, though. She was worried about the disaster that was about to befall the people in the world she had loved. Jewel shifted her eyes to a little stream and said, "Before long, the people of this country will be depressed by the growing gap between the rich and the poor." Oh, it was that village! The clear water of this little stream will also become clouded. But this is nobody's fault. Nature is merely reflecting what people desire. Capture the Moonlight Witch. If she resists, kill her. From the beginning, I wasn't sure about those orders. When I met Jewel, I thought I rediscovered the truth I had almost forgotten. I decided to accompany Jewel on her pilgrimage. What, Wayne? Are you alright? Oh, right. She traveled from one town to another, leaving various prophecies at each place she stopped at. She was sounding alarm bells about the ominous future. Her words taught what people must do and things to watch out for. Of course, not all heard the words of the Moonlight Witch favorably. This was before Condon Chapel were created, and before people had any power to use spells. Many were afraid of Jewel because she had the power they didn't. Some were openly hostile towards her. Still, Jewel continued her journey. Although she was a powerful witch, Jewel was only 18. She must have been hurt many times by people's reactions. Nobody knew how important her pilgrimage was. Nobody knew who she was doing it for. No, he's such a fucking piece of shit. Tell him I said he's a piece of shit. The young... don't do that. But still, like, what a fucking asshole. The young woman kept on traveling to save the people who didn't understand her, knowing that she would be insulted. No matter how hard she preached, she was not understood. She couldn't talk back to those who called her names. Watching it with my own eyes, it was painfully clear to me how much she was hurting. Jewel told me. She told me about the mistake my country Folthy was going to make, and the disastrous wave that was approaching. She even told me she had to die before she could fulfill her mission. She knew her own destiny. Still, she had come to She had to complete her pilgrimage in order to leave some hope for the future. There was no way I could arrest her. I decided to return to Fulthia and asked the king to rescind his order to capture the Moonlight Witch. I wanted to talk to her one more time before I left. However, that fated event that she talked about many times happened to her without warning along a road covered with thick snow. Was this the fucking guy? I just froze. I wonder if it was because of the power of Revis. Or, now that I think of it, it could have been Jewel who was doing that to me. If I could have moved my body, I would have attacked Revis with my sword. Jewel might have used her spell to freeze me so that I couldn't attack him. She was prepared to die in order to leave the path of hope. Jild was killed by Revis, but she might have decided to let Revis kill her. Let him kill her? Jild's role was to pursue the Queen of Another World and stop her evil plot. The Queen of Another World? It looks like my sense of foreboding was right. Queen Isabel, the woman who drifted onto Dorothus' shores, was a witch from another world. But unlike Jewel, she also came from there. Her purpose in coming here was to destroy the world. But why? Why does she have to destroy our world? I don't know. Jewel somehow learned about Isabel's plan and came here to prevent it. Of course, the task was so enormous that she couldn't accomplish it by herself in the time she had. Jewel had to leave the mission to a future generation. She had to hope people noticed the signs and began to understand the seriousness of the matter. Wasn't Jewel afraid of being killed? Even though she was a witch, she was still a girl about your age. She must have been terrified about what was going to happen, even if she knew it was her destiny. Life is the best gift you can ever receive. Jewel threw that away and sacrificed herself for us. After Revis left, I secretly buried Jewel here. King Rudolph was stripped of his free will by the Queen's spell and became nothing but a puppet for her to use. I continued to secretly watch Revis and the Queen. However, 3 years ago, they caught me at it and locked me up in the Tower of Dorothus. Is there any way we can stop the wave of Rauwal? Yes, there is one way. Jild taught me about it. It requires the silver dagger. Yeah, the witch is Jesus. I was going to say that, but I was going to wait for this to be over. But you beat me to it. The witch is Jesus. The silver dagger? Yes. There is a globe that Revis used for the ceremonies, located in the observatory that the Queen had built. That globe is what is drawing the wave of Rauwal towards us. The globe is protected by a shield generated by Isabel's power. However, the silver dagger inherited the powers of the 5 shrines can break the protective shield. But there is one condition. The dagger must be used by someone who actually been to all 5 shrines. Otherwise, the powers of the shrines would not be available. So if the globe is destroyed, we can stop the wave of Rauwal from coming. That's why they wanted to stop the pilgrimage. I think so. We don't have much time left. Why don't we go to the castle at once and destroy the globe? Hold on. We understand more about the wave of Rauwal now, but why is Fulthia trying to start a war? If their purpose is to... let's try that again. If their purpose is to destroy the world, wouldn't calling the wave of Rauwal be enough? You're right. I was thinking that too. Additionally, we can't explain the purpose of the emotionless soldiers in the prophecy. I overheard Isabel and Revis talking in the castle. They said the wave of Rauwal is drawn by feelings of grief. If a war breaks out, people will wail and grieve for the dead. I think the war is the bait to call the wave of Rauwal. That's horrible. Starting a war to trigger the destruction of the world? Now, let's begin. Jild is dead, but her power is still present in these hills. Draw that power out with your silver dagger. Chris, place your staff in front of her grave. Since you can use the chapel spells, your staff will be able to help you. We can transfer Jild's power into your staff so she can protect you. My staff? You mean this one? The one Grandpa Lapp gave me? Yes, that's the one. I still don't trust this guy. Jurio. Yes? Place the silver dagger just like you did at the shrines. Okay. And then Goose comes in and steals all 3 things, and is like, "Ah! I finally got it, honk!" Wow, I feel tremendous magical power. Look, the sword has started to glow. Okay, that was a cool effect. The staff. Grandpa Laugh's staff has changed shape. It has become Jeweled staff. You carry the staff. It will surely help you. Chris picked up Jeweled staff. This sword looks brand new. It was so rusty just a minute ago. Is this also Jewel's power? I didn't expect that to happen either, but that must be the reason. You carry the sword. It's a gift from Jewel. But this sword belongs to you, Master Durzel. The time when a sword was the symbol of swordsman may be over, but I made a decision. What? She may have been destined to die, but I have failed to protect her. I have no right to carry a sword. Somehow I feel you're the right person to carry that sword. Well, okay then. I will use it. Jurio takes Durzel's sword, Esperancer. Please forgive me for dragging you into this. Right now, though, you are our only hope because you visited all 5 shrines. Don't worry, we were thinking of going to the castle anyway. That's right, the Moonlight Witch sacrificed her life for this. We can't turn a blind eye. I'll come too. Me too. Take me also. There's only 4 spots. Wait a minute. A spirit of teamwork is important, but I have some doubts. I'm not sure if destroying the globe alone would bring back peace. If something so simple could block the wave of Rawal, surely the Moonlight Witch would have done it. She must have thought of many ways to prevent the globe from being made in the first place. Uncle Huck, we're all ready and raring to fight, you know? Don't rain on our parade. He's right, though. Don't be so upset. Huck has a point. There may be some other facts we don't know about. There's something I want to check. But Joanna, could you come with me? Where? I want to go back to Gadona. But thousands of soldiers are guarding the border. If there's a will, there's a way. No, I don't want to do it. You do it. Yeah. I want to check out the ruins of Gadona. They are the oldest ruins in Tiriswheel. We may be able to find out more about the wave of Rawal. I see. That's a good idea. Please go and find out what you can. Okay, then. But Joanna and I will go to Gadona. The rest of you should head to Castle Rudo. We'll return there as soon as we know something, I promise. Please wait for my report. You must buy as much time as possible. But what if the wave of Rawal comes too close, and we can't wait any longer? We must destroy the globe then, right? It depends on the situation. I'll leave the decision to you. But what if our decision is wrong? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Then we will apologize to Jewel together in heaven. I don't want to apologize. Might me either. We're running out of time. But Joanna, we must leave. Hey, Uncle. Yes? I still have your notebook with me. Oh, that notebook. You keep it. It may help you. Don't worry, I memorized everything that's written in it. Anyway, we're heading out now. I'm excited! We're finally going to Castle Rudo. Do you think Huck, Badat, and Joanna can get to Gadona safely? No worries. Uncle Huck has a very good luck, guys. He has exactly 1 luck, and it's very good. We should go too. Right. Let's go. Christ barrel. Things will work out. The Moonlight Witch left us a trail. I don't know about this. This is a little iffy. Jurio and his friends rescue Durzel, an old swordsman who had been imprisoned in the Tower of Dorothus. Durzel leads the party to a hill where they find the Moonlight Witch's grave. Jewel had passed away long ago. Yet the travelers have little time for mourning. Durzel tells them about the ominous situation within Castle Rudo. The astrologer Rivas and the Otherworlder, Queen Isabel, were carrying out a massive plot to bring about the wave of Rawal. Parting ways with Huck, Badat, and Joanne, who head to Gadona to find out more on the wave of Rawal. Jurio, Chris, Durzel, and Stella head towards Castle Rudo with renewed resolve. Christ barrel. Chapter 7, Journey's End. So there's 8 chapters. This is it. This is the final chapter, right? Epilogue. Jeweled. Yeah, this is it. It's called the epilogue. That means it's the final part. Let's head to Castle Rudo. Okay. Right, let's go. Stop talking and get moving. Alright, am I already equipped with that stuff? Let's see. I am not. Holy shit! It's a little powerful. It's a little powerful. It's not bad either. I don't actually know the way to Castle Rudo. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Are these guys new? They weren't here before. Minerva and Kraken. Oh, wait, we're definitely fighting some new enemies here. Somebody get this freaking duck away from me! Release the Kraken! Heya, 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 heya. Oh, heya, my pussy to bomb, pussy to bomb. Damn, he yeeted me hella far. Win! And Chris hits level 36 and learned Aura. Maybe she can team up with Chrono and use Aura Whirl. You thought the cat would be a throwback to Final Fantasy V in a way? How so? Well, I know that epilogue has come to mean after the story, but the traditional sense of a 3-act story was the prologue, the intermezzo, and the epilogue. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess, but like, from what I understand, the cat, the pet is picked randomly. Like, you could also get a dog or a rabbit, from what I heard. Damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, she doesn't have much in the way of defense, so. I wonder if I could change the order of the party so that she's like in the back. I'm gonna have to look into that because she's getting hit a lot and she takes a lot more damage. And that's even with like the better armor that I just gave her. Magic map. There's a map in this. I never even... Oh, it's up there. I never even really looked at the map. Wow. So I gotta just go north to Rudo. Alright. History? Wow, this is like the whole history of the whole... I guess this is from reading books throughout the game that you felt the whole history of the world. I never looked at this much. It looks like you can't actually change your party layout. Oh well. It'd be great if Chris had one of those spots behind, you know? Comet thrust? Right out. Jesus. Yeet! Well, he's dead. He died as he lived, surrounded by idiots. I'm the only woman on Craigslist and I'm very tired. You should have seen the look on my sister's face when I asked her to read that line. Because she was doing something else for Zombie Sneak Attack, and I said, alright, I need you to read this other thing. And she's like, yeah, I need you to say, I'm the only girl on Craigslist and I'm very tired. And she just gave me this look like, motherfucker. Stella needs healing, but let's try and just... Oh, God, never mind. God damn. I don't think I could have done much about that. That sword is so good, though. This whole time I had a map, but I didn't know that. Okay. Let's fucking do this. Oh, that was Sword Fang! I meant to do the other thing. God damn it. I wouldn't have had everybody wait. Fucking son of a motherless chicken. I hit the wrong thing. Oh. That helps. Doesn't even look like a kraken. It's like a glob of snot. Somebody had a really bad cold and they hocked up the world's worst loogie. That's what it looks like to me, at least. Mess with the honk, you get the bonk. Win. Yeah, the enemies around here even got stronger. Alright, damn! Bruh. Thank you. There's no bottom to chudness, especially the chudness of a brother. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it does help him with his migraines. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest with you. There really isn't. I've had edibles. It was not an enjoyable experience for me. And I know for June it was horrifying. What, in the game, Manic? What was the last thing you saw? Because depending on how long you've been gone, a lot. Win. And Stella leveled up. Okay. No, not you. Let's see what other shit she has. Huh? Oh, well, I rescued Durzel, and And the Moonlight Witch is long dead. We went to her grave, and we're in the final chapter now. We're going to Castle Rudo, which is like, I guess, where it all ends. But this guy that's in my party, Durzel, I don't trust him. I think he's up to something, to be honest. And I think Huck also suspects that he's up to something, because Huck went left to go do more research, and he was sort of like questioning the whole thing. I mean, Jurio and Chris buy it. They're kids, though. Yeah, shit's gotten pretty real, though. That's true. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, that's Chris. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what? It says it's full. Yeah, because that's not her. Did you know that after Margaret Thatcher died, the people of the UK got that song to #1 in the pop charts? Yeah, there's something off about Durzel. I don't trust the guy. I really don't. Maybe I'm just, you know, smoking that cheap Walmart crack, but there's something a little weird about this dude. I could be just wrong. I could be wrong, though. You heard what somewhere? Oh, the thing about Margaret Thatcher? Yeah. You might have heard it on List Critics. That's where I learned it. Alright. Jurio. Where is Jurio? Oh, he's down there. Okay. Stella's down here. Yeah, everybody's down here, except for Chris. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I did. Although it turned out very differently in Curse of the Moon, too. Very differently. I don't know what level you're supposed to be at this point, but... Nah, you missed. Jesus. Well, he died. Oh, wow, he survived that shit? Honk. Not that. Sex skills. Let me do this. No, whatever that was, the emulator did not like it. Shocking, I know. These enemies are definitely tough, but I feel like if there's any point in the game where I'm gonna get the experience points, it's now, right? I wonder how much longer it would be, you know, like if it would be like another full stream or not. Because I'm thinking, like, should I might have to set up the next game. Legend Heroes 4, Tear of Vermilion. I might have to set that up, because if I like, next week beat this very quickly, it'd be nice to move on to the next thing, you know? Oh, a lot longer than the first Legend of Heroes. I mean, hold on a second. Let me look at this. So, let me bring it up here. So, the first Legend of Heroes on the TurboGrafx, which was actually Dragon Slayer, the Legend of Heroes, was 7 streams. This one, this is the 10th stream, and there's probably going to be an 11th, obviously. And we start, as always, with Templar Gets Deep. Part of me misses doing the list critics, but the rest of me doesn't. It's just part of me. One of these days I'll like be like, alright, it's time to bring it back, you know? Fuck those 2 guys anyway. Or 3 guys. Went right by Chris to get it, Stella. There we go. Wonder if we're almost there. Road of Remembrance. Let me check the map that I just discovered I have. Well, we're not that far off, it looks like. Just gotta keep going north. This road is so deserted. There aren't many travelers because this road is mainly used by soldiers coming from Castle Rudo. I mean, are we not going to say that there's not even many monsters and the trees are dead? East Rodera Gate, South Arosa, North Castle Rudo. Wait, so what's the purpose of Rodera Gate? I wonder if I should go there. I'd like to get to a town if something, but... Jesus. Went right for her. Release the Rache. Go! Fuck out of here. Good night. Sleep tight. You away. I see, like, yeah. So it says the castle's up there. But should I... Raguna. Or Rudera. Road to the capital. Let me see if I try going this way, what happens. I'm not gonna fight on the way there, though. I wanted to see if they let me go this way. No. Alright. We'll fuck this guy up then. It's like, no, you're not going that way. Whatever's over there, we're not going that way. These green guys got a lot of movement. Behold the miracle of healing. Get out of here, you bother me. Alright, same shit, different day. And away we go. Got him! Well, nice. It's always happy when you can do that without, you know, take them all out one fell swoop without using any resources. Route of the capital of Fulthia. South route or a gate. Alright. So is there a town here? Or is it just the castle? This is it, isn't it? We'll be at the castle as soon as we get through the castle town. I see soldiers. It's okay. They don't know my face. We'll collect information in the town for the time being. Maybe we can find something out about the castle. Yeah. Alright, so let me see. Let's see what you got. Bango.
Yeah. Yeah. Chicken. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah, kick it.
Looks like I'm gonna be doing some grinding off stream. Get all the best equipment, because this is it for equipment. Let me just find a place to sleep, and then I think we're gonna do a raid. We'll do the rest of this at some point next week. Tell Britt that an old soldier's come. Tell him now. An old soldier? Tell him the waves have ended. He'll understand. Who are you? Oh, I know. I've heard the story from Britt. Go up the stairs and wait in the room on the right. I'll send somebody out right away. Okay. I was just trying to rest here. Can we not do that? Alright. I wasn't looking to get sucked into a whole story thing. Who's Britt? He's a man I befriended when I was in the castle. Can he be trusted? I already gave him a heads up just in case times like these actually came along. I don't think he's fallen into the enemy's hands. I've established contact with him. He says that he'll meet you on the second floor of Moscow's house. Moscow's house? It's the house immediately on the east side of the road, just past the castle's entrance.
Yeah.
Good work. I have to get back to work. I don't want anyone getting suspicious. Shall we get going? Alright, I wanted to heal, but alright. Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be some off-stream grinding for the end. Here, maybe if I talk to him now. This inn is safe. Alright, okay. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Not to be confused with the crack house. Alright, let's also do this. And let me do an actual save as well. That ain't it. That ain't it either. So I think that I'm gonna probably set up Legend Heroes Tier of Vermilion just in case this doesn't go, you know, for a long time next week. But the plan is to do this next week. If I beat it very quickly, we'll just move on to the next game, you know. But anyway, guys, we're going to do a raid, so please stick around. Don't go anywhere just yet. Let me go over to this screen here. And I'll go over the streaming schedule with you guys. So, join me tomorrow after Legend of Her. Damn, I'm late. Yeah, you're pretty late. I just decided to end it. It's a little early, but I'm not feeling all that well. I'm very tired. Okay, so Monday, tomorrow that is, tomorrow afternoon I'll be playing Samurai Showdown 4, Amakusa's Revenge. It'll be the final Samurai Showdown 4 stream on the Neo Geo, so don't miss that. Tuesday night, for the Sacred Institution of Tampon Tuesday, we will be starting a new game, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which is the sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, which is a game I really liked, so it'll be cool to do the sequel, see how that goes. Wednesday afternoon, more Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary on Steam. Thursday night, more Lennis to the Apostles of the Seals on the Super Famicom. Friday, we're doing something a little bit different on Friday. I'm going to be playing Untitled Goose Game on Steam. I'll probably get through the whole game. It's apparently very short, but we're going to have a lot of fun with Untitled Goose Game on Friday. And then Saturday night, I'll be playing Final Fantasy Legend 2. So, let's see who we're going to raid today. Goose, indeed. Hey, Canria. Were you lurking this whole time? How you doing? Honk, honk, honk. Fuck, I'm gonna raid Griffcam. He was really cool last time. Alright. Let's do that. He's playing Jackbox. I think he might only do Jackbox. I don't know if he ever streams anything else, but he's doing Jackbox. I hope we do see Goose and Shirley in the end game. Let's do this. Alright, let's give you guys a raid call. Let's do something with Dickles the Bee. Alright, it's kind of long, but we're doing this. Let's see, what are they playing right now? Oh god, it's fucking Trivia Murder Party. He does Jackbox and Clue? I don't know. What, like Clue the board game? Anyway, guys, copy that, paste it as we head into Griff's channel. I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for some Samurai Showdown 4. Took me a moment to get to it in my head. On the Discord and just around in general, and away we fucking go.